Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Propagandacast, a Monday novice fight. In fact, a 2 versus 2 right here in Sumoski. So get ready for something less than impressive. Get ready to be illuminated here by your host, Imperial Dane, Master of Instruction, Master of Discipline. Right here as we watch, apparently, a battered clan here with Bnrcenter and FlatronProff, or FlatronProff, fighting for the Soviet Union and the 45th Rifle Corps, going up here against the FryingDutchman. And 0970, we'll just call him Heinz because I'm sure as hell not going to bother with that. Fighting here for Germany, for the Reich, and the 545th Sicherungsdivisionen. Noting right away, they're actually going for some support weapons. Also noting apparently several pioneers here for Heinz. Meanwhile, we're also seeing a commander choice immediately here for Bnrcenter with advanced warfare. Lots of conscripts and laser support coming up here for Flatron, who has gone for Guards Rifle. 097, we are seeing elite troops, German mechanized, and joint operations. Fun here for the FryingDutchman. We're seeing Jäger armor, German mechanized, and mechanized assault. Damn hiccups. Back to Bnrcenter. Rapidly securing points. Left and right. Slow advance here. Very little actual infantry for the Germans so far. In fact, we're noticing they've got mortars up before they even get infantry. And then machine guns, in fact. Heinz here's got absolutely no bloody infantry. He's got several pioneer squads. And note here, one rather nasty thing he's doing, he's actually splitting up rather easily, get further spreading up what little units he has, but also his attention. And that's really something you want to be dangerous about, careful about, because it's actually rather dangerous in particular if you've not got a strong grasp of the game already. So right here, everything falls apart. There's a massive conscript squad flushes in there, forcing out the pioneers. We've got mortars, by the way, and not nearby support, and he's got this one here for some reason. I mean, it's not going to be able to do much. I mean, it's a really bizarre positioning on here for the mortar. I mean, might be able to cover this, and that's about it, but there's nothing of value there. There's a few strategic points. I mean, what are you thinking? No longer in here, go to pioneer squad versus one conscript squad. Might be able to get the job done here a bit if they sort of focus down. Oh, there we go. Grenade here with a quick rifle grenade. So already, FryingDutchman has tacked up already. Barely any units on the field, he's already there. Meanwhile here, the conscripts are definitely into a roll of bullets. Pioneers overcoming the Russians. Mortar rounds flying through the air, conscripts running the other way rather rapidly. Conscripts there, quick MG42 stopping them there. No support weapons yet, despite Flatron here is actually going for support weapons. Company, there's been nothing of the likes from it yet. Special Rifle coming out here for Bnrcenter. Conscripts there run off. Pioneers versus communists, more conscripts moving in, no support here. Mortar again in a really rubbish position. MG40 holding up here. Still no grenadiers. Oh, it looks like got some grenadiers and looks like FryingDutchman's meeting up with Heinz's grenadiers there. Russians holding the sides. Center though helped by Germany, but most victory points of that also helped by the Russians. So far there's been no massive effort there from the Germans in that department, in that direction for that matter. Scout car on the way here for Bnrcenter.
Something demolished.
Soldiers ready.
Bunker is ready.
And a bunker up, it would seem. Right here, really bizarre angling on it, really. Never mind, bizarre position. I mean, it's only essentially going to cover this spot. It's not really, for example, I'm going to cover this area very well, because you can't see that far. It's not a valuable point, since it's just a strategic point. And it's also a point which can easily, a bunker which can easily outflank in a sense. I mean, it just seems, you know, odd. He'd be better off popping an MG42 there somehow if that's what he wanted, but right here, it just makes no sense. I mean, even then, a few guardsmen popping into this building will probably clear it out with a few anti-tank rifle shots. So, I mean, overall, just an odd decision right here. Not good bunker placement. Also, considering the overall unit presence they already have, and he's setting up a fuel cache there. What is he thinking? I mean, it's just... Is he setting up the bunker to cover the fuel cache? I mean, that doesn't even make sense either. I mean, here would be better, you know, something, you know, less close in the opponent's nose. Minority here we're seeing a slew of really odd tactical decisions here by the Germans. Scout carrier riding flamethrower units in it. Rifle grenades flying here and there. Mortar finally getting some support weapons here for Flatron. That sounds how I look at Flatron. Scout crossing into rush at the Grenadiers. That's a nice job, though be careful they don't get too close. Although right here, Heinz got too close to the fire and got burned.
Your orders, comrade.
And looks like a large assault got... Whoops, that was not supposed to happen. Going in there, not sure. I don't even think I moved over there, but apparently I had. In remote proximity.
Squad standing by.
Nice enough here fighting. Still, he's got it there. He's still got it there. He's not doing anything with it.
Incoming rounds.
I mean, that man, I have no idea what's going through his head.
You're bleeding, comrade. Get down. Grenade.
I mean, there seems to be something going on, but it's not something that he's hardly... So, and then he's got the MD-42 also covering here. I mean, why get the bunker in the first place? Bunker here, I mean, that's a bit more of a sensible position, but even then, it does not excuse this. That's just a waste of Wehrmacht resources. The Führer will hear of this. Mortar moving in. And of course, that will be safe because this mortar won't be able to do anything.
Mortar ready for order.
Scout carrier rushing going to deal with the Pioneers. Bnrcenter keeping up a pressure bit here, although again, I mean, blobbing up here turns out to be a surprisingly bad idea when there's a machine gun bunker, so why Bnrcenter did not pull back from this, instead just pushing forwards the conscripts into this massacre position, as though attempting to reenact the Somme.
Mortar crew ready.
Oh well, the World War I Eastern Front, which was also pretty brutal, although that was more approximate to just the slaughter of Russians. Also noting here, Bnrcenter is floating an awful lot of resources. Not good. Do see Heinz with some Panzergrenadiere. Vorwärtsmänner, Sturmgewehrs here tearing into the Scoutcar's armor. Support armor corps up here for FryingDutchman. Guardsmen moving in. And of course they can just fire away into the flank of the bunker if they want to. With anti-tank rifles. Also, fun fact, some snipers actually used anti-tank rifles to sort of snipe into bunkers firing high-explosive rounds, clearing out the occupants that way. Right here, though, I mean, there are two mortars nearby. Here, this mortar can actually find support of that, so I suppose that's a small miracle. But even then, ow! Gott in Himmel! That was definitely a good hit. Guards needs to pull back, but even then, bunker already down to half health, and there's nothing the bunker can do about it. So it is a bit of a waste there.
Do you need something?
Mortar doesn't seem to be doing anything either. A certain mortar that is. Panzergrenadier here with Panzerschrecks. Scoutcar here, close to getting unpimped here. Germans clearly intent on unpimping that auto. And we're seeing here a bit of armor. A Sturmgeschütz arriving here from the support armor corps to support the Sicherungsdivisionen. Forcefully thrust into the line. Doing Operation Back Ration as infantry divisions at the front line are getting actually shattered. Drive grenade here, lands nicely. Actually kills quite a few conscripts brutally. Meanwhile, not really any covering here of the village, allowing the Germans to quickly sally forth and clear out there. The mortar, hardly well handled there, hardly well handled. Pioneers, for some reason, running straight from the conscripts, getting murdered there. FryingDutchman definitely not displaying the greatest hand at tactics. Mortar cleared out, though. Mortar still finding out, although it's Maddie's veterans who won, which I suppose is nice. Even then. And I'm not entirely sure what this MG positioning is supposed to achieve, except prevent someone from getting out of their graves. Stuttgart here supporting. Snipers now apparently getting spammed here by Bnrcenter. Hardly the most astounding of tactics. Mechanized armor company for Bnrcenter as well. Field gone on the way. They're finally getting some anti-tank assets. Now the Germans actually getting some as well. Well, some armoured assets overall. And there goes something that's being handed out here. Flatron's troops. Conscripts there running into the Grenadiers. Submachine guns flaring away. With the MD-43 here holding back. Mortar recruit. And there we go. Bunker rather quickly collapsed. And this looks like they could be wiped out. Now there's just a fuel cache, and the Strook is just hanging about, doing nothing. Excellent use there of German war material. Blobbing up here with SMGs. Yeah, again, you know, always try to avoid blobbing up. For starters, I don't like it. Certainly it's nothing that sort of gives me an indicator of high skill. Also right here, noting Heinz is going for joint operations. Troops getting shot here, MG42 holding up things here. Dutchman getting massacred by M42, but again, they just left their flank open. They've got nothing covering them. They're not trying to retreat in the face of two snipers. Mortar also needs to pull back here, Heinz. Zurückfallen! Heckenschütze! Strook arrives to save the day, but misses. Snipers also apparently managed to dodge the mortar rounds, impressively enough. No sign of the officer. That could have been helpful for Heinz and his Soldaten. And there you go, splitting up the blob a bit so it's less blobby. That's nice, a bit more tactical. The ditch constantly moving in there, getting shredded as they're moving out into the middle of the road, where they are easy to target, but at the same time, two counters really can muster a lot more firepower than a single grenade squad with a light machine gun, and that's forced away. Panzer's here moving in. Conscript rushing into the civilian centre. Mortar we're going to force back as well. Mortar's moving up, mines going up, that's good there, Flatron. Grenadiers moving up there versus the mortar. And there you go, Panzer gets forcing away, the conscripts having numerous dead. The Strook actually getting off 5 kills. Good shooting, Ulrich. Commies moving in, they're getting shot by the Panzer Grenadiers. Not looking too good there, careful Flatron. Forcing. Now goes Strook, gets off another kill. Apparently we got quite a gunner in that one. Quite the gunner, 7 kills. Doing well for Deutschland. Conscripts there flanking through the cemetery, and there we go, the Strook is just on fire! My God! Has got in nothing for the Strook, but still that is impressive. I mean, that's quite rare to see a Strook. I mean, they're not bad against infantry, it's just rare. Oh, Panzer's got wiped up by a mine! That's an entire squad. Snipers moving in there, Strook could kill them. I mean, this is a Strook which has slaughtered so much infantry in such a short amount of time. Panzerkampfwagen here arriving there for Heinz. With the one also arriving here with the FryingDutchman. So Panzerkampfwagen 4 rolling ahead here in support of the Sicherungsdivisionen. Few cash still standing, I suppose that's something for the Germans.
Our machine gun turret has been installed. Panzer 4.
Will they be pushing ahead? Doesn't look like it. Mines going up there. At least the Russians are keeping up with that. That is good. Field gun there as well. Sturmgeschütz needs to fall back. Zurückfallen!
Our forces increase.
And an MB42 coming up. Quickly stopping this force. I mean, there's a good reason to want to spread up, and that's partly to ensure all your troops don't get suppressed in one burst from an MB42. Panzer 4 needs to move away. Gets off a few nice hits there. Large force up here. Could be dealt with. Mines going up. More mines. Good there. Bnrcenter. Good. Unless, of course, you're the Germans, in which case you might be going bad for Bnrcenter. Bad! Pioneers are beyond them. Gasping, coming in. Flamethrowers burning away. But likely got to get wiped out. FryingDutchman here should consider evacuating the Pioneers before they are rendered dead. And already that looks to be too late for now. Panzer avoiding when it can. Anti-tank grenade. Oh! Fails to penetrate the armour! Conscripts need to be careful there versus the Panzer 4. Then he's moving up to what? There we go. Retreat, retreat. Snipers moving up there. Interesting enough, noting the mechanised armour company, there's been nothing out yet from it for Bnrcenter. That's a bit odd, considering the way it was such rush for. And before we can let me sending on Peter, but a good move, But no, decides against it apparently. Panzer 4 could also moving in to flank here, but also no attempt at that. Panzer and Sturmgeschütz being repaired here. Mortar fires away. This one actually somehow reaching Veteran 2 despite being in such a position. I don't believe it.
It's done.
Field gun barraging. Likely going to hit that mortar. Now again, note at that range there's going to be a bit of scattering, particularly since you can't see it, but nonetheless hits a fence and the shrapnel kills poor Jürgen. Guardsmen moving in there. Panther 4 opening up with all machine guns and main gun. Mortar crew cleared out. A horrible death. Half the guard squad though goes down to MP40s und Maschinengewehr. Sturmgeschütz, assault upgrade over the mounted guardsmen are barely making out there. Oh dear! Guardsman squad annihilated. But Heinz's troops have also been utterly decimated. Unit preservation, Heinz. Think of your men. Over to the Frying Dutchman, who's definitely got us more standing together force. Now with an additional Granatenwerfer. Also more armor and overall more units. Now summoning up a Flak Panzer. Concept's holding up here. Stu containing the kills. Panther 4 rushing in. Concepts here need to get off down to tank grenade before they're murdered. There we go. Veteran 2 damage engine on the Panther 4, but they might not make it out of there. No. Running through the ditches, they escape, and there we go. Full on Concept assault there. Cannons need to fall back as well though. And there go Concepts getting shattered. Field gun slowly creeping up. Both Panther 4s with the damage engine need to be careful. A mortar round continuing to fall in. Also noting, Jäger armor is the doctrine of choice here for FryingDutchman. So we'll be getting a tank destroyer out of that. Or what will he be doing with it? So far I'm saying not seen something except he's gotten the spotting scopes up in the Stug. Not a bad idea though. Allows it to see farther. S-35 airport for Bnrcenter. Stug turns. Need to be careful about that though. 16 kills though. 16 kills, not bad. Panther 4 moving in. Stug might want to transfer the S-35. Panther 4 flanking and opening up. Not sure why he's not shooting at the S-35 at the very least. If he's going to be firing it near it and move up the Stug to it, I mean that just is an odd choice. Panther 4 close to getting knocked out there. Conscripts charging in. Panther 4 down. A bit of waste there by FryingDutchman again. Poor armor tactics then, certainly poor priorities. I mean, you know, I would imagine the tank destroyer would be the higher priority. Still, they're getting off good shots here. Target weak point available. Shoot! Shoot, damn you! Fails, but nonetheless gets the S-35 and just note 19 kills already. That's definitely a true hero of Germany. Ostwind here just charging sensibly into the horde. I mean, Heinz really needs to work his Panzers better. I mean, that's just... It's barely gotten any kills. Barely any kills. Instead, it gets wiped out by field gun. I mean, come on there. And looks like a horde marching in there. Field barrels going in. Soviets really should be careful about blobbing up. One country squad wiped out there by glorious German artillery. Still continue to fight. 20 kills. I wonder what that gun has been eating, because it sure as hell seemed effective. Flak Panzer, his second Flak Panzer. Clearing out the field gun maybe. Except it keeps hitting the wall. There we go.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
So it's thrown back. Be careful about blobbing up. It does make your troops a lot easier and bigger and fatter targets. Army here going to be needing repairs, in particular the Stug should be taken well care of. It's soon close to Veteran 2, which is generally not something to scoff at. Scout here continuing to do a bit of harassment, but the Flak Panzer's moving in. 37mm. Oh, it hits the mine, it hits the mine, but Bnrcenter quickly escapes the scout car. It does not make it though. Combines barely make it in the face of the Flak Panzer. Snipers are close, getting wiped over there by the Grenadiers. In fact, they're on mortar rounds almost clearing out. We're just seeing more snipers being pushed out here by Bnrcenter, contributing to the centre. Elephant tank destroyers available. Will FryingDutchman be getting it perhaps in response to anything like S-35s? Mortar cleared out, infantry running into Stug moving in. Still needs repairs. More kills there. Field gun recruit did not get wrecked there by the Germans, just in case. Another S-35. Switching a bit here, switching a bit there. Stug needs to pull back though. Pull back. Zurückfahren! Zurückfahren, come on, FryingDutchman. It's so close to Veteran 2. Reverse move. What are you thinking, man? Gott im Himmel. That was just terrible. Such a good waste of veterans, dude. The Oberkommando des Heeres will learn of this. Just moving up a huge clump of troops there would be a nice target for a bombing strike at the right time. Troops advancing in there. Time to put back here to Bnrcenter. 5 constant squads. Go on advanced warfare, but no sign of actually getting a T-3045 so far. He's moving in there, clumping up troops. Careful. Officer finally arrived here for Heinz, and he's just concentrating fire there. That is good, that is good. Oh, the Jericho trumpet! There we go, almost wiped out the snipers and the infantry squad, but somehow failed to make progress. Even then, lots of damage here, lots of manpower down, but at the same time, Bnrcenter just continues to float resources. I mean, really, again, you know, why can't it just make stuff instead of flooding resources if possible? It's hardly a good habit. Hardly good. Then you need to fall back. Come on, FryingDutchman. MD here, recaptured by the Soviets, set up in the cemetery. Not sure what these plans are going to hoping to achieve with the Su-25. That just seems silly. Just seems silly. Panzer IV though, cut Blitzkrieg in. Come on, Blitzkrieg, there we go. Good job there, Heinz, finally doing something right. Just keep moving. Keep moving, don't stop up. Get behind it, there we go, there we go. Gute Arbeit. Looks like FlatronProff is now getting Su-25s as well. An elephant tank destroyer might be an idea for the Germans now. Heinz here floating a ton of resources. Why are you floating so many resources? Why? Panzer IV looks to go down here. He should be moving out. Anti-tank grenade. Shoot the Su-25. Ah, looks like he won't make it. An absolute shame there. Troops pushing in. Desperate fighting all over the place.
Man down!
Mortar rounds whistling through the air, but again, you know, build some fuel caches, do something. Just don't have 1,000 manpower ready and nothing to use it on. Come on. Looks like a heavy panzer corps is up then, and hopes that might turn the tide. Panzers make slightly short work of the conscripts. Snipers are opening up. Panzers need to fall back. Come on. There we go. DP light machine gun dropped. No one there to pick it up, it would seem.
We have a new Panzer IV.
FryingDutchman getting more Panzer IV instead of, say, getting a tank destroyer of the Elephant kind, which could prove useful considering with the opponent spamming tank destroyers as well, in which case the Elephant might for once have an advantage, or at least have a slightly better chance of succeeding and doing something, but apparently that is not within the thought lines there of FryingDutchman. Mortar round really did a nice job there.
We have been assigned fresh Panzer Grenadiers.
This mortar tube has not been recruited though. That could also give them 3 mortars, which definitely mean a lot of mortar rounds going in against the enemy. More Su-25s on the way. Bnrcenter is running in, Panzer IV moving ahead, blindly, without support, without anything. And again, we're just seeing here Bnrcenter hoarding up the troops, which again in many departments would make them vulnerable. Enemy force shooting up. Panzer IV needs to keep moving away. And Panzerwerfer, not a Panther. Why not a Panther? That would seem a better choice now. What a Sturm Panzer IV. Oh well. Some rocket artillery might prove helpful. Certainly shooting here could do a bit. But will that happen? Will that happen? In fact, we do hear some rockets going off. Our Katyusha is arriving for FlatronProff. with another Panzer IV. Just looks like FryingDutchman is spamming them. In fact, looks like one went down there to the Katyusha even. That's a bit unfortunate already. Panzerwerfer, on the other hand, is not firing. Bit more of a shame.
I have taken the territory.
Panzer's Marine mortar rounds going down. Over to FlatronProff. Booster starts going to be depleted here. German Air Force once moving in, like going to use air reconnaissance. Panzer IV flying up from behind the house. HD5 charging in. And something going in, looks like artillery right there on the advancing Soviet hordes. Moving through the narrow streets as slightly infantry shows their tears through them. HD5 charging in Panzer IV in dire straits. No further anti-tank weapons. Panzer IV falling back. Panzer IV there currently getting wiped out. And kaput. Both mortar recruit here. I'm on fine. Snipers moving in. Of infantry target for the mortars. Also got this one here firing. And a bit going on here. Holding on the right hand side. S-mines up there. Good, good. And Panzerkampfwagen 5 arriving for Heinz. More Katyusha rockets there unleashed upon the German mortar precision, clearing up both mortar crews.
You need mortar support?
Definitely a lot of pressure going in there. More troops reinforcing, more troops arriving. Panther not achieving much. Pioneers with flamethrowers advancing.
We're under attack!
Bnrcenter suffering a bit there, but overall moving into quick repair. No sign, by the way, of the T-3045, despite having gone for the commander. Nora Howitzer here for FlatronProff.
Okay, that's the last one. Taking fire!
Panther doing nothing, so is the Panzerwerfer.
The enemy has our range! No! The enemy is firing on
Come on, Pionierer, zurückfallen! With an officer here fighting for Germany. Leading the way like many German officers did. Not sure why calling the artillery on his own officer. Looks like a Schwerpanzerkanone going up here for Heinz. That's definitely a method of doing something. Panzer should be careful. Machine gun pin upgrade there on it. Officer needs to fall back. More rockets, more doom, more gloom. HD5 moving in. Panzerkanone. 43 up. HD5 in control. Veteran 2, HD5. There we go. Down to half health already. Pack 43 doing a lot of damage. Panther taking heavy damage as well. Air reconnaissance might be an idea. Just get some line of sight on the bloody thing. There you go. Air reconnaissance is going in. One HD5 there coming under fire. Pack 15 misses. Almost knocked out there already. Pioneers getting murdered. Veterans U1. And there we go. Veterans U already on the Pack 43, allowing it to turn faster. HD5s are in trouble. Troops charging in straight to the minefield. Grenades going off, doing a bit of damage. So players basically focusing each side as opposed in that sense. Germans displaying a bit more cooperation now. Pack 43 fires here. HD5 went down. Pioneers spotted for it. The Panzerkanone got a glorious kill there for the Reich. S2 is just marching blindly into the town, getting knocked out there. I mean, really bad assault gun tactics there by FryingDutchman. More Panzerwerfer fire. Doesn't seem to do that much. MB4 firing in as well. Forcing Bnrcenter once more to pull back the horde. Again, there could be a bit more advanced tactics by now, spreading out troops and giving them orders singularly instead of just one horde there in an attack move. Snipers are dealing with the grenadiers. Grenadiers need to fall back. Zurückfallen as well. Panther gefechtsbereit. And back here to Heinz. I mean, for a mid-game analysis, it's going to be a bit of a longer game. Plus, there's not really much to report here. I mean, bit of a stalemate here in the centre. Points are gained, points are lost. Overall, the Germans are basically holding on. Barely anything that's really holding there is the Pak 43 in terms of damage. The Germans are slightly there, but you know, the Russians are coming quickly. Bnrcenter is the one sort of pulling the Russian effort so far. But the Germans are in a bit of trouble, and they certainly need to sort of regain a bit more composure. Stop wasting units madly. Pak 43 misses. More T-35s arriving. Looks like the Soviets are just spamming them. Again, I'm not seeing anything like a T-3045 from Bnrcenter. I mean, a few tanks could probably do a lot for the Russians. MD4 holding up things here. Pioneers being massacred. And Pak 43 doing a good job then keeping the Russian armor at bay. Panzer doing what it can as well. Not keeping too much. Points swinging back wildly while the Russian Germans sort of making slight progress there. Sniper apparently now for FryingDutchman. Still not a single thought to say getting like the elephant tank service would sum up about some kind of bulwark, or at least, you know, using his commander for more than just a spotting scope and a quick strike. Largely they're going on an MD42, trying to clear it out there. Good job, good thinking. Still no sign of it down being round. Pak 43 turns in. The issue 5 here made a mistake. They moved into the village proper. Also using focus while doing so just seems a bit senseless. Certainly only makes it easier for the Pak 43 to take care of it. But what is this? What is this? The Soviet Air Force calls in. 2 strafing runs right on that position. That's an interesting move. There we go. Veterans do 3. More accurate. More faster firing. Almost getting it there. Snipers caught in the middle of it. Panther moves in. Although Panther's closing it cleared out. Snipers are forced to retreat. Interesting enough, there's been no sign of a howitzer, which could also be a good idea there for the Germans to find some heavy artillery. But no sign of that so far. Barely any units again. I mean, Heinz does need to work on his unit preservation quite a bit. There seems to be a lot of units just vanishing out here. Left and right. And again, another horde assault here from Bnrcenter. More rockets going fat. They're clearing out their own troops. I mean, Bnrcenter does need to be careful, but at the same time, the Soviet players need to coordinate better. I mean, that was a bit senseless. And Panther is getting wiped out by its own artillery as well. Damn bloody close there. The village certainly becoming a bit of a wasteland as the game progresses. Snapping the campus combat engineers. Panzer for Panther pulling back. At least Heinz is not floating a massive ton of resources. Getting Panther off the lost. Small attempt at pushing through there. An attempt here to rush, but the Pioneers need to fall back. Come on, FryingDutchman. Zurückfallen. Nope. Pioneers got wasted there. Field gun recruit, but about to get overrun by infantry or support weapons. Get it out of there, but no, looks like he's just intended getting off a few shots down the SU-5. Can't help but feel that's a bit of a waste. Pioneers need to fall back, so do the Grenadiers. Panzer in his Spitzer. Punch shakes on the way. And doing all right then, clearing up the offending guardsmen. There to sully it around. This is like Katusha fine veterans one doing all right. Instead of no attempt here, but the Germans are clearing out. As you found that went down to a few puncher shakes. The HG5 gets one parting gift, then kills one Panther Grenadier. Trying here to clear out the Pack 43. It might be an idea here once the Pack's been the Panther's been repaired to repair the Pack 43. Maybe also get a half-rig up to reinforce it. Also, it's certainly looking a bit like perilous ground here. You know, Heinz, if you step back just a bit further, we're about to trip into the river. That's not good. And again, I mean, Bnrcenter seems to be a very strong believer of the human wave attack doctrine. In my perception of this, Panther charging, Pioneers in, no infantry reported really. Snipers don't get run off, but the Pioneers need to get out of there. What are you thinking, Heinz? Oh well, over to the Frying Dutchman, veteran one of the Panther, that's something. Getting another Stook, no sign of the elephant. Then again, there's also the infantry to think about, so you know, an Osprey might be an idea. Not sure what Panthers need to pull back, not sure what he's sending in depleted infantry. I mean, there's just no sense of unit preservation there from Heinz. He just throws in unit time after time again, just wasting his infantry needlessly. I mean, there's just no concept of cover, or you know, not running into a wall of submachine guns. I mean, that should hardly be rocket science. Pack 44 looks ready to blow, and there we go. Kaboom, and gone. 285 here hiding from Bnrcenter. On the prowl, one here from FlatronProff. Of course, we've got the CoH2 here with 23 kills. Launching more and more rockets from the Studebaker truck. And of course, there were actually different sort of CoH2 rocket mounts. I was even one on a light tank like the T-70, I think that was called the T-26, which basically had a bunch of CoH2 rockets added to it as well. Little fun fact there. Granted, not a lot of rockets though.
We are ready for action.
A second Pack 43 here, a few corpses being thrown away. A Herculean effort by some Pioneers. Apparently supermen of some kind that can just fling them several meters into the sky. But there you go. Usually Pack 43s were part of an independent tank destroyer battalion. Though some divisions did actually have them more organically attached to them. Though for different reasons. In some cases because they couldn't get artillery. So certainly that Pack 43s that happened for some of the divisions holding the beaches at Normandy actually. Pioneers of course getting massacred, snipers opening up there. Panther moving in, veterans one. SU-5 went down there. I mean, a better place than this second Pack 43, much better sort of cover the entire village. Why did he call it a Stook of saving run right there? What was he hoping to get with it? I mean, that's just a waste of munitions. Panther here getting absolutely shattered by SU-5 fire from all sides. Pack 43, all the aviation units trying to get to SU-5s. Quickly moves that huge bloody thing, Friedrich.
Infantry squad has been killed.
Close to SU-3 already. Stu puts a pop, Panther down. A tragic loss there for the fatherland. The Pack 43s that are definitely doing a good job here. Still no sign of a T-34-85 by the way. And another hoarded infantry assault. Panther ever firing home to perhaps catch it? Nope, no sign there of luck. And another Sturmovik summoned in. Nope, light artillery in the hopes of catching the horde, instead closing to perhaps not hitting their own artillery. This is a good job there, Heinz. MD-40 firing, could get into the arm, pinning out of hope at the German attackers. Snipers are doing what he can. More pushes, more assaults. The Pack 43 is the only thing that's really keeping the Germans in the game so far, it would seem. Certainly not their armour tactics. And Stu here just hits all these troops out next to cover, so clammed up here. Stu really doing well in that department, to be honest. Snipers here trying to be rushed by Gunners, but again, the Gunners just need to pull back. And there we go, sprinting away. A bit sensibly there. Mortar up there, and somehow this mortar's actually reached veterancy free against all odds, which actually means it's a bit more supportive, but overall, I mean, I can't really say this has been the best position for the mortar overall. School should not be so close to the infantry either. I mean, come on there, Frying Dutchman, a bit of preservation, a bit of preservation. Mortar gets a few more kills there for the Reich. And a flak panzer arrives again. Let's hope it lives longer than its brothers. Also good minds here, so to make it very difficult to rush the Katyusha. But again, blobbing up. Come on, Bnrcenter. Display a bit of tactical acumen if you'd be so kind. And a lot of weapons just hang back, achieving nothing. Mortars, MGs, several MG42s, several mortars. Just abandon and field guns as well. I mean, that's not good. And that's definitely the hallmark of a novice with that much good equipment just lying around doing nothing. Mortar firing in, looks like it might be making a rush here for some of the weapons, or no? Ostman firing away. Stug also unleashing high explosive rounds. 15 infantry kills, by the way, that's quite impressive. And there go guards quickly running up, field gun recruit. Could the Panzerwerfer fire in support here? Come on, fire. You know, if they had a howitzer, that would also be pretty nice and dandy. Back here to Bnrcenter. Black Panther needs to get out, but no, apparently not FryingDutchman. And setting up bunker right as the enemy's right in front of it. What are you thinking, Heinz? What are you thinking? You absolute clockwinder.
You have orders?
That Stu just continues raking in the kills, gaining veterans one, just killing infantry. Truly an infantry slayer. Sturmpanzer 4 now summoned in here by Heinz. Pack 43 taking a brunt of a Bark artillery barrage there, which has gained veteran to itself. Sturmpanzer 4 here, infantry moving in. Does not kill it. Field coming, actually firing in. Sturmpanzer 4 has to fall back. Pack 43 needs to turn. And he's setting up 2 bunkers to cover here. I mean, that's just utterly redundant. Why not one up here to cover that far away victory point? But apparently not. I mean, there's a lot of problems there with the Germans that just don't seem any logic, and the Sturmpanzer 4 wasn't even pulled back in time. There we go, the veteran 3 again for the Pack 43. Actually 5 knocked out, certainly does not stand a chance versus the might of that Pack 43.
Squad of infantry has been killed. Death before retreat.
A pretty powerful anti-tank gun. Troops marching straight into the bunker, at the same time the bunker's just getting hammered by all sorts of things.
Sector is at risk.
More rockets flying in. One bunker already down. Pack 43 needs to turn again. Come on, Heinz. You need to be able to react faster to these pushes with HD5s. I mean, you could probably take out those much sooner. There you go, turning again. HD5 new troll panzers moving in as well. Keep moving, keep up the line of sight. No, apparently not. Russians just keep pouring in hordes. Germans somehow holding on to 2 victory points. There's more victory there. Panzerwerfer not doing much.
Ready for your orders.
Another bunker, now they're just pouring resources into that.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
Hardly any flanking maneuvers from the Russians anymore. Certainly no attempt to sort of spread. Germans not even attempt to say break through here and basically flank out the positions here. And that can also do something. It's just human wave assaults now by the looks of it.
Tank destroyer here.
Actually, the 5s are going deep repairs. Also, still no sign of a T-3045 from here, Bnrcenter. No attempt at getting even a single tank. Panzerwerfer doing a bit of a job.
The squad of pioneers has arrived.
Pioneers moving in from FryingDutchman. Bit of quiet for once. Points rapidly being secured.
Riflemen ready. Ready for your orders.
Bnrcenter's horde moves once more restlessly. Another strafing run. Still no sign of a Harriet or an elephant, you know, any sign of doctrine from FryingDutchman. Again, you know, hardly inspiring, hardly recommendable. Another S-man field, though, that I suppose is a nice idea. The Russians certainly seems to like running into them.
It is now under attack with the enemy!
Quick about it, landing straight down the guardsmen, and oh, there we go. Nice climbed up there between the shack and the fence. Nice timing there for that abundant grenade. That's definitely a better tactical move. T-30 available for Bnrcenter. And you've got things here. Pack 43 firing away, holding back any armor. Not posing much threat to the infantry though.
This is our sector now.
Grenadiers need to fall back. And that's Schnell.
You have orders? Conscripts here.
More rockets and mortar down again.
Turrets captured.
This point secured. Snipers roaming about here. German unit preservation still seems a bit non-existent. More rockets. And there we go, Pack 43 about to get flanked and cleared out.
I am getting tired of this shit!
Rockets a bit poorly targeted there. Stupid 24 infantry kills, I think. Yes, indeed. Quite impressive, quite impressive. But there we go. Pack 43 being turned against it. FryingDutchman reacting. Oh! Crikey, that was lucky. Mortar round took it out. But things are looking to fall apart here for the Reich.
The enemy has killed another infantry squad. Armor is engaging us!
HV5's madly rushing in.
Close air
Will there be a target recon here for the Duke to try and buy some time? Nope.
You now have command of an elephant tank destroyer.
Now he gets an elephant. Now he gets it. By Jove.
We are losing supplies.
That
to the
sure
enemy.
bloody well took long enough.
The enemy is down to 100
And I fear it might be too late by now. Stuke down, tragically, in fact, got abandoned there.
The enemy is firing on my position.
Enemy fire!
Elephant lumbering forwards. Snipers getting murdered there by the Panzer Grenadiers.
Lost.
Definitely not well handled there. Bnrcenter again needs to be careful of those holding up tactics. They also mean less unit preservation, since you're likely to just, you know, look at things in a larger perspective and also be less cautious, in particular with units that really do need a bit of caution, like snipers. There you go, elephant moving forwards. Heavily armoured. Based on the Porsche Tiger chassis. After Mr. Porsche, in fact, already built several of them before he'd even gotten the contract through, then he had to do something with them, and that became the Ferdinand, later the Elephant tank destroyer. Armed the same gun as the Pack 43. More rockets down. Another strafing run, there we go. Engine damage on the Elephant. Focus side up as well. HV5 moving in there. Will he stop up? Come on, you shoot the... There we go, there we go. Two HV5s are firing away. One down. Surprisingly, he didn't go for this sooner. I mean, considering the way they played, you know, an elephant would have been made, you know, perfect sense. Instead, now they finally got it. It's too late. There's already too much infantry. It's just getting swarmed. While the HV5s and field could just blast away at it. Hardly impressive. Lots of rockets then packing. Panzers doing like the cavalry retreat. HV5 they're moving ahead. Elephant slowly trying to get away. There we go. Nice hit there. One more shot though, and that could be it for the Reich. Can he get it? Ah, missed. Still, the HV5 was forced to fall away there from the Elephant tank destroyer.
Pioneers ready for assignment.
Pioneers rushing in Panzers. No MG42 to cover the Elephant, by the way. A few more grenades and that's it for the elephant. Elephant needs to fall back. No surprises there, I'm afraid.
The squad of pioneers has arrived.
Field gun up. And there we go. Elephant out of control. Lots of rockets pouring down. Oh wait, I should switch over there to FlatronProff. That's not really much else there. Back at Heinz though. Is they're not being retreated.
We are down to 20
And well,
points. Do not let them defeat us.
hardly anything left here. They've not really made an effort towards there though. Many few units are getting massacred. Heinz not even building any stuff, so yeah. So,
We are losing. With 10 points
Panzer for getting some kills.
ready for... A fresh officer has arrived. Pioneers ready for anything. Pioneers ready for assignment. New units are ready to deploy.
Well, considering he did more damage than you, FryingDutchman, I'd be careful about that.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
If anything, I would say it was Heinz that was pulling the cart there. FryingDutchman was holding them back. That might just be me, though. Anyways, game over there. Monday night was fighting, displaying. There's a lot of issues again. You know, be careful about quickly getting on the defensive early on. Be mindful of your bunker placement. There's definitely some large issues there for the Germans that clearly didn't seem to think about where they were plopping down their bunkers half the time. Unit preservation was also definitely a large issue for both of them. And also commander charge. I mean, he went for the Jägerrammer, but he barely used the commander at all. There was no real things they're holding together, and Heinz there barely did any better, although he had to make use of the pack for the fusion artillery. I mean, he made some use of it, although I think a howitzer would also help them. For the Russians, that was all right, though. They could also benefit from a howitzer or, you know, some T-30-45s. I mean, overall, I mean, tactically, it was not hardly very strong from either. It was just sort of human wave attacks, poor use of cover, just running at the enemy and getting units lost left and right. Poor usage of MG42s. They could easily probably done something more with those Russians had they, you know, slightly timed things better and had things a bit more thought through, but they just rush everything in there and getting murdered. Panzers, Ostvins, all that, just rush it in and getting knocked out. There's no real tactics there half the time. Stugs did surprisingly well, but then they also got blown away. I mean, terrible unit preservation there from the Germans, in particular FryingDutchman, who just kept losing units over and over and over again in the most sillies of ways. So definitely a lot of problems there, and there were some S-mounts, there were some mines from both sides, but the Russians did a bit better, a bit more coherently. For the Germans, it just seems like there was no lack of strategy and lack of cohesion. Granted, the Russians also seemed a bit incohesive at times, but, you know, I mean, also, again, you know, both mechanized armor company, I think, you know, might have benefited from tanks, but that's just me. Overall, I mean, on Monday, I was fighting with a lot of sort of, some of the common ones, some less common. Again, you know, tactical awareness. They kept, you know, exposing flanks all the time, making it easy for the Russians to just charge in. And there was apparently no one that seemed to rise. You know, one of them was a blobber. Maybe we should somehow set up a trap to punish the blobber and then murder all the units. But again, never quite happened. So the blobbing was largely unpunished half the time. I mean, that was also a bit of a problem. But again, you know, don't blob as well. I mean, that's just terrible. And certainly also terrible to watch. In this case, Bnrcenter was lucky he was not, you know, brutally punished. So, I mean, there you go. Overall, though, I hope you learned something from this match. If you did, you know, why not subscribe, tell your friends, share with everyone. If not, you know, send in replay on, provide some feedback in the comments. If you send in replay on, provide some details, you know, give me a link to the leaderboards as to where you are so you have some idea where things are going. Anyways, this is Imperial Dane saying cheers and wishing you all a good day.